Everybody from the Tabernacle of David Prophetic Dance Center in Jerusalem, I want to encourage you today to not aspire to be anyone but who God has made you to be. He died on that tree of sacrifice to cover your sin, to give you new life. And now when God looks at you, because you've received Yeshua, which means God's salvation, he sees the blood of Yeshua. You are back in perfect harmony with God, bridge back to God through his son Yeshua, and now you can come into everything God has for you. So living out your call and your destiny here on earth is a full-time job. You can admire other people who love the Lord and want to have a strong relationship with God, but never desire to be them, because there are many people who compare themselves, and that's a lose-lose situation. But spend your life becoming the best you can be, because God said that you were so valuable. If it was only you, he would have come, Yeshua would have come and laid down his life for you. But he rose again, proving that he is God. The gospel, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that whoever should believe upon him shall have everlasting life. That is the good news. And I want to share with you recently, I saw a neighbor's Facebook page, and they were talking about Christ consciousness. And in all good conscience, I could not pass that by without saying something and pointing out Christ consciousness and the definition of which this person gave. You know, the name Christ has been used in so much literature all over the world, and it's not the gospel of Yeshua the Messiah. It's not Jesus Christ. It's not the one who laid down his life for us. So let's be very careful when you hear people talking about Christ. It's not necessarily the Christ, the anointed one that you believe in. So let's be clear when we're talking to people. What are they saying? What are we saying? And in the book of Galatians, Paul warned the people, do not be deceived. There's no other way to heaven but through Yeshua, God's salvation, Jesus the Christ, the one who laid down his life willingly, knowing the joy that was set before him. He knew that he was going to be seated at the right hand of God. So make sure you know who you put your faith in and run with him. Let's run the race well, so that we can stand before him and he can say, well done, my good and faithful servant. God bless you from the city of the great King, Yerushalayim.